Hello my friends, hello, it's Matthew Street and welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you're all here. And folks, I need your help. I need your help with this video. I know I've asked for help a couple of other times with things, but this time I really need the experts out there. I need the big guns. I need the people who know their memorabilia. I need the people who know their rare collectibles, their rare Beatles stuff. I have no idea in the background of this item. It's a total mystery to Matthew Street, and so I'm here to appeal to you to help me, folks. And I think you're going to enjoy seeing this very special, could be one of a kind, could be extremely rare and expensive, could be a dime a dozen, could be something that you've all seen before. I don't know, but for me personally, my personal feelings that this is a very extremely rare collectible, possibly one of a kind or one of very few, and it could be worth a lot of dough. I don't know. Not that I care about that. I don't, because I have a lot of cool stuff in my Beatles and music collection, and I don't worry about what it's worth or anything like that, but I just want to get your help with this, folks. Now, give you some background. If you go back several videos, you would have met my younger brother from California, Scott, and we did 2 videos together called Meet the Streetles. How many watched my Meet the Streetles videos? Maybe I'll put a link to one of them with this video. Scott is from the southern part of California, and he was at, again, I don't know the complete background, he was at some type of an antique show or a place that does antiques all the time, but he was at a place that does antiques, collectibles, you know, there might be a booth with a person selling crafts over here, and maybe there's furniture over there, and anyway, he's at this antique show or place, and he finds this item, and he said it knocked him out of the park. He was like, whoa, what is that? My brother Matthew would love that. So I gotta check that out for him, and bless his heart, he picked this up for me at this show, or like I said, antique shop or whatever it was. And I have to tell you folks, it was a bugger. It was a bugger getting this thing shipped to me all the way across the country. Because as you all know, I'm from New England, if you can't tell yet by my videos and my accent, whatever. I'm from New England, he's living out in Southern California, so to get this thing out to me without it being totally broken and smashed is beyond me. The gods were at work, the Beatles angels were at work, whatever, keeping this thing safe, because it got to me, and here it is, and I want to show it to you right now. Now, this item is about 13 inches high. I've measured it. 37 inches long approximately. It is made of a very fragile glass-like material. I'll explain what it is first before I do the reveal and we talk about it, and you can help me with it. The material appears to be like you would see in a place of worship or a church, like stained glass. It's that type of product. I'll say that right off the top. It's bordered by this like metal type material for a frame or border. And then you'll notice in between that frame is stringers of, I don't know if it's some type of, the same type of metal, or like solder, like somebody put solder in the middle to hold all the pieces of glass together, whatever, I'm not sure. So I think now you have a pretty good idea of what this thing's all about. Here we go, and we're going to talk about it some more. Okay, I'm doing it the best I can. I don't want to pick it up and hold it. If I did, you'd see how it really, well, maybe I will a little bit. Maybe we'll do a little surprise. I'll try to hold it up at the end so you can get some light behind it. But picture beautiful light coming through this thing, folks. It's all stained glass. The interior here is all a very like marbleized swirl, almost looks like clouds, like a light blue sky, different shades of blue, with some white in there, giving it a cloud effect, if you can see some of that. I think you can pick that up a little bit. And you have, in the order of appearance by each Beatle, from left to right, you have George, you have John, Paul, and Ringo. Now, every Beatle has been identified with different colors of their appearance. For example, George, his face is in green glass, his hair is orange glass, and reddish lips, and then he has a yellowish mustache. His mustache is like yellow glass. Now John is every Beatle is different. John has an orange face, his hair is yellow, and his glasses are a light blue. All right, if you can pick that up. Paul has a red face, green hair, and yellowish eyes. His one eyebrow you can see is orange, it looks like, and then his earlobes are also yellow. And then Ringo, on the end here, has a yellow face, greenish mustache with orange lips, orange eyes, and he's got a red hair. Okay? Very intricate. Like I said, this looks like solder type material in between here. These little borders making the shapes of each Beatle and holding the glass together. The border is pretty solid, as I said. It's pretty heavy metal, it seems like. And on each corner you have a chain attached to a little metal loop. So here's one. Okay, so you can see that a little bit. And you also have one over here. Okay, metal chain. So you could take that chain, I guess, with some screws and attach it and hang it from something so light reflects through it. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna do that, folks. This thing is so fragile. It's like, and the chain, it looks pretty solid. It's on these good metal loops and stuff, but the chain isn't that thick. And I would be so afraid to hang this thing up with a couple of screws and then, you know, God forbid the thing ever fell or one of the things broke and it went swinging and it would smash into a million pieces. And I'm really afraid of that. I'm even afraid to pick it up for you. I'm going to try to do a little bit with it if I can here. I've got some duct tape here holding it in, but I don't want to play around with this too much. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, folks. It's too gingerly here to play around with it. So, unfortunately, I don't have any big spotlight behind it anyway. I could really reflect light through it for you. But I think you get the idea of looking at these bright, beautiful colors with the very marbleized blue background, how this thing would look in front of a big window. I mean, it would just be beautiful. There's no identifying marks on this thing as far as I can see, as far as there's no company name, there's no serial number, there's nothing that says the Beatles or an official logo or anything like that. So I have no idea what era this is from. We know, looking at the images of the Beatles, it looks like the '68 era, approximately. You know, like the White Album era, I would say, wouldn't you? I mean, with the way George is here, Ringo with a mustache, George with a mustache, John, no facial hair, and Paul, no facial hair. I'm guessing White Album era Beatles. But whether this was made in '68 or in late '60s, I don't know. Could it have been made in the '70s? I do not know. I would say, looking at the age of the metal on it, from what I can see of the type of aging to that metal border, that it's got to be at least 30 to 40 years old. I'm guessing at least. I'm thinking it's probably more than that. But does any of you have any idea what this is, where it could have originated from? Is it a one of a kind? Did someone make this? Could some craftsman or person out there have, you know, in California back in the day, just made this with their own artistic talents, and it's a one of a kind? I don't know. I don't know. Or was this something that was, you know, mass produced back in that era when stained glass was all the rage, and, you know, people were getting items such as this made for decorate their homes? I don't know. It's a beautiful Beatles piece. It's probably one of my most prized Beatles pieces, only because, like I said, my brother gave it to me, and it appears very rare and very unique. And so I thought I would share it with you. Take a look at it. It's a very nice piece of art related to the Beatles. I don't know how or if I'm going to display it yet. I don't know. It's just so fragile. Like, you're afraid to even breathe on the thing. Something's going to happen to it. You know what I mean? Like a little wind comes in, or you open the window, it might blow over. But it's pretty heavy, I have to say. It's got some weight to it. But I just would hate to play with it too much and cause problems here. So it's going to go back in storage for now. I've got a little place up on a shelf here where it's going to be safe with these padded coverings on it, and I will have it somewhere safe till I determine what I'm going to do with it. But I do want to thank my brother, Scott Street, for thinking of me and getting me this beautiful item. And I'm happy to share it with all of you. I hope you enjoyed this video. And let me know what you think, folks. What do I have here? I'm curious. I don't know. But bless you all. Beatles forever. Love you all. Take care. Bless you. Bye-bye.